Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a comment? Can I get a comment? Yo, yo, yo. All right. Yeah, Travis coming in and everybody else coming in. Yo, 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 yo.
What up, dog?
What's
Let me see if I can find
happening?
this. I don't know how much juice I got. Let me see here.
Yeah. Don't treat me like I'm your boss now, to I don't want you to.
Yeah,
This is
I'm only at 38%. So let me get this connection.
Travis always have problem with connections, man. Whether it's our message,
Look what I got. Can you see it?
it's all blue. Oh, okay. Hey, that's mine.
That's yours, player.
I don't even need to be in focus to know exactly what it is.
How
I'm
do you
glad.
get this motherfucker to release?
Well, no, you've been using it for longer than I have.
I know. It was awesome. It's a great tool to have. You don't realize you need it
Until you're in another country, man.
you're in a block building in Georgia with Bakken.
In a block building. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, and then appreciate those how they're like whatever they're like 7, 8, 99 at Walmart. You go to the airport, boy, you are gonna pay 35
Oh,
for one of those
dude,
things.
I will just disconnect from people for 72 hours before I bought an electronic at an airport.
Disconnect from people.
Are you kidding me? That's like going to me, the express spa is like, oh, you gotta be rich. You don't mess
Oh, how
around
about
there.
those? No, you don't have the new things nowadays. You go like you pay for your small power bank. You don't get a charger or nothing. They just give you the power bank to charge it, and that's it. You're stuck with the little thing. Yo, if I'm spending the money, I get a charger that I can reuse, man. I can reuse. Solomon Remo, Artem, keep your hair like that. Well, yeah, after Henry said I need to grow out my hair, I don't know, man. I don't know. All the match coming up, and I'm thinking I need to shave the head, man. Can't be looking all nice.
All
The,
right, I'm charging, it looks like. So,
uh, uh, uh.
all
Yeah,
right.
can you
What's
explain to
up
people?
with you?
Well, can you explain to people when you coming in for the match that you consider important for your life? You gotta shave your head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No doubt
yeah, yeah.
about it. No doubt about it. You can't be
Well,
looking all
you
nice.
know what though? There have been times where I went to the barber and got tightened up smooth, real smooth, because I knew
Did
I
you
was
come?
I
Did you?
because I knew I was gonna win.
I got you. I got you.
I knew I was gonna win. I was so stupid when it come to confidence. But listen, if you really going into it, yeah, I would say 3 days, 3 days before competition, you get rid of everything, and then 3 days after, you good. You got the little bit of rough. I'm talking about beard and head, and then 3 days of growth. Everybody knows I ain't fucking around.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So all down, and then that whatever comes out after 2, 3 days.
Whatever comes out on the third day, maybe fourth day, somewhere in there, depends on how. Some people maybe, guy like you with that dark ass hair and that pale ass skin, maybe
Overnight.
it's 4 hours. Maybe
Oh,
it's 4 hours. I don't know. For me, that motherfucker's about 3, 4 days,
well,
and
that's so
then
people know I
whatever.
shaved this morning. So here we are, man. That's noon, man.
Yeah.
Me and Brandon had a theory, man. If you go a little too clean, man, you go do the mohawk, you go a little crazy, do the mohawk all of a sudden, something else, that maybe will take 10% of the horsepower. So you need to make sure you're ready, man. You
It
go
all
too
depends.
clean.
Like I said, I think that every once in a while I catch myself either in the mirror and or at the TV station in the cameras, from the side, and I'm like, damn, I'm killing them today, boy. I already am unbeatable, and I look
And
smooth
I'm
as
clean,
a
man.
motherfucker, boy.
My
Yeah.
man just flew from Puerto Rico, man, looking like Noel Nunez.
Let's
He
go.
is ready to go. The fade is just right. I got you. I got you.
But the
Hey,
older I get, I'm cool. I think I look my very best in the world 5 days after I make everything the same, low, gone, bald. 5 days later, I got a little scruff, a little bit of a hairline. You don't know me. I could be anything.
you think, oh
I could
man.
be-
Hey, okay. I had a lot of things to go and start, but I need to know what Benji's talking about. Benji sent $2 super chat and goes,
Hold
"Does
up, hold up, hold up. Don't even think. I think he's going to say something about burgers.
it's a name? I think it's a name. Start with J.
All right, oh, Joffrey's. Joffrey's. Ask him, and then my word to him is, how many hamburgers did Benji Mac order at Shake Shack accidentally? I
Was it
came back to the table,
okay?
6 triples are on his plate. And he's like, dude, I made a mistake. I'm like, yeah, bro. You made a
Clearly,
mistake, homie.
he ordered all the food in Georgia. Cobra
And I
Road's
had a
in the
great
house.
time. I had a great time with Benji Mac, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If anybody ever has the opportunity to hang out, what is it? What's Benji's YouTube channel? It's Benji
Benji
Mac
Mac?
YouTube. Benji Mac,
Yes.
arm wrestler, California, 36 years old. Looks like he's 22. Just fucking one of the most intelligent people I ever fuck with. I mean, one of them guys that are too smart. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden you can't do nothing. Everything you do, he's like, whoa. Are you familiar with the pH balance in that product? Do you know what the conspiracy theory is about that machine
You talk
and
about
those
Benji right
X-rays?
now,
And
man? Oh man.
Benji don't fuck around. Benji's smart, 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 smart. So if you get a chance as an arm wrestler that and you're in California and Benji Mac is available, let me tell you something. I don't care where you come from, what your specialty is. Benji knows a lot about that subject.
Yeah, for sure. I just feel like I always bring up Benji has always been there for me, but the thing I always bring him down to do some degenerate activities. I can't really get to enjoy the smart
Oh,
part.
and you don't even understand too. Like I don't know personally with you, but this guy is
Yeah.
doing. This guy is giving the illusion to a lot of dumb people that he's not a genius.
Oh
And
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
motherfucker's super aware too. Like he's
Sure.
aware that he is doing work for a moron that he is 20 times the fucking human being has. You know what I mean? And with a smile and totally in it. Like
Yeah, well, yeah,
a beast.
making
A
you feel
beast.
comfortable. Making you
Yeah,
feel
a
comfortable like you're
beast.
smarter than him. For sure, for sure.
Yeah. And you know what I find too? Those content creators, for the most top point, the weirdo camera guys. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some straight weirdo camera guys.
100%.
But I'm going to say 70% of the weirdo camera guys are smarter than the people who think they're weirdo, dumbass camera guys that, are non-alpha and then all slowly but surely, the content creator becomes the coolest guy in the world. Because most of the time, he's smarter than everybody. That's why he knows how to deal with the buttons and all the internet shit, all the shit. So, that's I'm 48 years old. I've had 40 content creators slash broad producers slash directors, whoever they are, that are trying to tell you what you can do, what you can't do, and can I film you? Da da da. Always got the camera up. All them dudes for the most part sharp as shit. That's from Gary Robert to Savan Matosian to the guys that did Pulling John. I mean, that Dan Alani and all those guys that were on that Deadliest Catch. I mean, these are all sharp cats, man. And listen, add fucking Benji Mac to the list. Beast.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
Benji Mac's going to be available for some arm wrestling organization one day as a straight media, fucking the media, whatever that, what is it, director of media, right? And there's a lot of director of medias that make a shit ton of money. Like, that's what Stevan Matosian used to do for CrossFit. He was
Right.
director of media, and he killed it.
Well, it's funny, yeah, like, because it's some, as far as arm wrestling goes, like, a lot of the stuff, like, never happened before, right? And then, like, you get, like, goofballs like me and fucking Brad Cook and whatever who, like, will create a job out of it, right? To where you, now people are obligated to have it, and now some people not even obligated to where you as a guy have all the power somehow, right?
Yes.
It's your perception of it, right? Like the perception, like it cannot happen again if this guy is not there, he's not doing whatever, whatever. Even though it's like all of a sudden,
And you realize how easier it is for you guys to do what we do, and then we can't do what you do.
hey, guess what? The perfect example of somebody that actually, I'm like you. I'm like the guy who's like now looking back at it, like, yo, Travis, I should have fucking had the guy filming all the stupid tournaments. I should have had this, and this, and now I fumbled. Now I'm like, oh, hey, I created all this. You guys enjoy it. Example of that, Robert Kelly, who's the Robert now. I'm like, yo, I messaged Robert, and I'm like, yo, dog, how's the whole job thing? It's a new year. Have you found a regular job? He's like, nah, fuck that. I'm making my money doing tournaments. I'm like, well, who you subbing? Who you subbing to what? Like nobody. I do this, I do this, I do this. I'm in charge of that. I have one guy doing this for me. I'm like,
Beast.
beast, making more money than the regular job. So
Yeah, and he's a good dude.
for sure, like, yeah, that's another. You can still fumble it though if you guy that.
Hey, text Moody right now. Tell him we're on the podcast.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know. So I'm asking Uncle John. He says he's in Jamaica. So what? Hop on.
Let's go. Ask him if he's in the grill. I know people.
Oh, your people know Moody's people, man. Remember?
No, they like 4 hours away, but still close.
Man, your boy Moody's checking up on you, man. She haven't even messaged me, so that's good. Y'all got some besties, man. Hey, I asked Moody the other day how much to pay for the machine, and his eyes went up. And I'm like, oh, you don't have to tell me. That sounds like an uncomfortable conversation.
15 hundo.
That was very uncomfortable for him to say. I'm like, man,
Well, you know what though? What did he really pay?
that's like the time. That's like the time when you asked Devon how heavy was his preparation for Levon, and he acted like he didn't know. He knows. It's just uncomfortable to say certain things.
Motherfucker, you the only motherfucker that knows.
Yeah, the
But
numbers.
listen, you know what Moody did? Moody paid $1,500 for that machine, which is the last one that'll ever be made unless you make it, right? That no one will ever have it. Now, he also, though, rented a truck for a week from New Jersey. And then, when you park it somewhere else at Jacksonville, there's another fee, paid for gas.
$21 a night.
So there's a good chance that Moody, that's a $3,000 machine. But you know what? Igor's $3,000 machine, just my personal opinion, it ain't as good as Moody's. Yeah, you're going to have a hard time finding a better one than Moody's that you can play with that is simple. Simple. Or if you happen to be 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", depending on, when I first started, I was 6'3". Now I'm closer to 6'2". But if you're 6'2", that machine's great. I can't speak for anybody shorter or taller.
I got you. I mean, it's good for me being at exactly 6 foot.
Have you put a strap on it that is so unbelievably tight that you can't move it?
Strap? What do you mean? No, I don't think so. I put the handles and stuff, or like.
No, I'm saying, so you got to be careful. Like, I think I wouldn't put 300 pounds of weight on there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd put 225s max.
Hey, we got Cobra Rhodes in the house trying to.
Yeah, 225s on each side, 100 pounds. That is a lot, I believe, on that machine, right? But if you take a strap and you put it around the neck of that handle and then go underneath, go over top the elbow pad or the the peg and then bring it all. You saw me, right? Bring it all the way to the other peg. Now, this mug is ridiculous.
You're talking about the rubber band. You're talking about the rubber strap of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen me do it at my house, right? You've seen it.
Sure.
I got to where I had that big green one on this, and it would break. I think I broke one. I was filming with Paul Lynn, bust me offside the fucking head. So those straps will wear and tear. But regardless, you can. I mean, most people don't max out with it, but once you get really strong at the way you lift it up, you can really see how fucking awesome you are. And you let someone else grab that thing, they won't believe for a second that you somehow could do that. And it's all the confidence of, but you gotta warm up for an hour and do that for 5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Because I remember coming to your place one of the first times, like when you were on it a lot, and I wanted to try it. And at this point, you were like at 80 pounds total. And I remember grabbing it, and I pushed it up. I did it for a rep or two, and I'm like, well, I can do it for like 17 seconds total, not the whole hour. So yeah, like that thing, yeah, like once you get used to it, it's a little different. But yeah, even getting there and being able to knowing how you do it, like, I'm a 20 guy. I'm a 20 guy until I get to that.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Like, I don't even know how much. I think you're getting strong on that by spending way too long on it with a lightweight. And then all of a sudden, when you test your fucking bench, it's like, yo, I just been benching 135, but I've been doing it 8,500 times a day for 2 months. All of a sudden, you put 315 on it and you do one easy as shit. And you're like, damn, that's crazy. But, that is like eventually, if you play on it long enough, and it has to be somewhere. I told Moody, it's got to be in the very place that you stand more than any other place in your life. Where is it? And for me, I spend most of my time in that living room. So that's why it's right there. Mm-hmm. That's it. So, and it used to be, we were on that podcast for that so consistently that I could do it I could do it for the 2 hours, one with you and one when I'm teaching the class. So the gym was a good place for it, but not as good as being at your house. And listen, the same with you. Like, I don't know what apparatus, like, it'd be great if that machine was in your bedroom right now.
Yeah, for sure. That's why, like,
ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, we have a little table that I can like rig something to it, but it's not the same for sure. And but every time I'm there now, somebody removes the fat grip, somebody removes the rubber band. I'm like, what's going on?
The fat grip's not easy to get on there.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
here's another thing too. I think the fat grip's exposed more than it needs to be too. Like, you should take the handle off, put one of those regular plastic handles on there, and then put the fat grip on it. Because then the fat grip is closed, and that's all you need anyway. Because that thing makes it real. It's like this. Like, there's your thumb and index finger ain't that close, which is also good for developing a false grip, though.
Right. You're just putting it up in there, like you said, like having it here. Yo, Cobra, talk to us, man. What's going on?
Hey, yeah.
Say something. What's going on, sir?
Hey, what up, dude? I saw you just texted me. I'm busy, man. I'm with some people.
I understand.
Hey, I got a joke for you. I'm setting at, not a joke, but a comment. I'm setting at downtown, or down in the lobby of this beautiful hotel.
Basically.
And
you see my people?
All your people was there, right? It was awesome. So right away, Michael Todd tries to big time me, right? So Michael Todd says to me, hey, you in this thing with Marvin? And I'm like, why is Mike always trying to big time me? So of course I was like, oh yeah, I'm the president of the whole thing. What are you talking about too? Yeah. I said, Marvin don't do nothing unless I'm involved. What are you talking about? So I just want to make sure next time you talk to Marvin, you let him know that he better hurry up and hire me as some sort of a president or vice president.
Hey, you know that's impossible, but the paperwork's being drawn up now. We're with some Hey,
What's
man,
going on?
I'm just back from LA. My boy Andrew, my oldest boy, he just got his first major modeling gig. So
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're not going to Michael Todd us real quick and Big
no.
Tom us any. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You already know what's up with me in the arm wrestling noise. How dirty I am. But yeah, my kid, he just did that. He just did the shoot for the Reebok employee handbook.
Okay.
Yeah, good gig. Really, really good gig. And now he's got your guy, T. He's gonna be shooting for your guy next. You know
You
who
going to
that
leave us
is.
all hanging? You going to leave us all hanging?
Hey, when you walk in the store at the CrossFit games, who do they fill you up with?
Oh, he's going to be shooting with Rogue?
Keep going. The shoes. You got
Reebok.
pretty
He said
Reebok.
Reebok, right? You already said Reebok, right?
Yeah, but now he's gonna be doing their line. So you're gonna see him on the ads, on the major ads. He
Okay.
pretty.
Okay. All right.
Me, I
Yeah.
auditioned for your boy Stallone show again, trying to get some stunt work in, and I wasn't good enough.
I'm sure you made it to the last cut, bro. I'm sure you made it to the last.
I'm not a stunt man. I just play one in motion pitch.
Hey, Travis, Robert Kelly goes, wait, I got an email from Marvin that I thought was a fake.
No, it's real. It's
That's
real,
real.
flat. Yeah.
Shake
I
it
have
on,
not
Robert.
talked to Marvin, but I want to. I'm in. Let me know.
Travis, you know the deal on that. Travis, you're not allowed to speak yet.
Hold on, wait. Hey, you fumbled with Marvin during what? King of the
Oh,
Table
I did, man.
in
I
Atlantic
did.
City.
Here's what
Every time Marvin talks, hey man, where's Travis at, man?
I give Marvin a leash, and then if he fucks it up, then I move on, right? And
That's a very
I
fraudulent link
try.
you
Listen,
have.
I'll go to the cliff with you, but I can't go over top of it, man. I'm
You
good.
can't jump. You cannot jump. Mm-mm. Not unless your pocket's full.
I never made more money though than with my man Marv. So let's go.
Wait a minute. Moldova?
No, man, Marvin hit me off with that 85 one day to do the
And he beat me by
do the
$2.
NFL thing.
He beat me by $2.
Yeah, whatever it was, I was pumped. I was pumped. You are number 2 though. Well, I shouldn't even say all that. Cap's number 1, but after
True.
Kaplan,
But
yeah,
you too, yeah.
Kaplan was like Captain was like that. Your real job. It was good. Yeah, that was a good 2.5 years.
That was the hardest I ever worked.
Yeah, me too. I literally called 1,500 arm wrestlers to invite them to Vegas for that House of Blues event.
I literally showed up everywhere.
It was crazy. Yeah. I really did work, but it was well worth it. Well worth it. All right, so what do we got, man? Are we going to talk about this craziness that happened in Tbilisi or what?
What happened? What were they doing over there? Arm wrestling.
We hit. Like if you owned the East vs. West, you would have went home, took the champagne out, brought your whole family, and said, "We rich."
Did it, huh? Red panties, huh?
It's all everything. Listen. I watched 25, at least 2,000, I say 2,500 people come to this enormous venue. And the venue did not disappoint. The technology was it just like you were at the UFC. There ain't no doubt about it. Like everybody's a paying customer. Not one person got through the gate.
No comps.
No comps. And I watched it. Listen, here's the real deal. Let's talk about this. You now in this environment, I don't know what the cutoff is. I'm going to say East versus West 10, maybe. I'm going to say 10. And it could be 8. Man, listen, if you want to stretch it all the way back to the beginning, if you haven't ever been on that East versus West card, you're not a professional arm wrestler.
Damn.
I just witnessed professional arm wrestling, and those are the guys. Those are the guys. Now, some of the pros you can make fun of because they lost, and you didn't think they really maybe deserved the spot. Very few of those guys, but that's like the first 3 or 4 matches if you want to get nitpicky. But listen, bad dudes though, bad dudes. Those 8 top matches or whatever it was, those are professional arm wrestlers. These dudes are different. Michael Todd looked like he was twice as big as normal. He's twice as big, committed than you ever saw anybody. Devon Larratt is not of this earth right now.
Wow.
Todd Hutchings, the greatest American athlete that ever lived.
Is he really? Is really?
Any sport.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's so fucking
I'm
awesome.
telling you, it is crazy over there. It's crazy what they have. What did the pay-per-view look like, Artem?
So what?
How was the pay-per-view production?
It was really shaky in the beginning, and then after the first match, we were good. Well, hold on. How much is your boss paying you? Like, what?
I am an independent contractor that may or may not ever get invited again. And listen, it has changed over there. I do see the fact that Ingen legitimately does have a partner, and he's different. He seemed like he had a lot less stress, and that Robert and his crew were heavily engaged.
I mean, it's like probably was very similar. You know what I mean? Because usually it's always fine to me. Like
This one felt different to me.
I got you.
This was way bigger than Orlando. Twice Orlando.
Oh wow. Okay.
And including the talent.
I got you. But what? Okay. I mean, you're asking me about the paper.
Travis, there were dudes in the audience that could have been on that stage, man.
Dude, I'm not playing, Kobe.
I mean, I didn't see it, but I know the turf.
There are. Maybe there's 100 professional athletes because he's got every weight class, right? I mean, he's got every weight class, and there's probably 10 dudes, but really probably only 5 dudes. But there's 10 dudes in some of the weight classes. They're just amazing. And,
yeah.
And what I want you to know, I just want you to know that we never had a reason to fight like this. No matter how much you wanted those one of those 11 world titles that you possess, or 39, I don't know what the number is, who cares, it's up to you. I fake my number all the time. It changes every day. Whatever the person will believe, that's how many world titles that I have. Okay. But the truth is that we were not these guys. There's no level.
Yeah, so
those guys are savages. They're savages for sure.
They've already made a deal with the devil. I will die right here. I will die right here in Tbilisi, leave my kids, family, everybody here right now if you give me that title.
Right.
I couldn't believe it. I went on the fucking stage and I'm like, oh my God, I ain't got it in me. I don't have enough testosterone in my motherfucking body to be allowed on this stage.
Hey, so you're saying,
Artem, you'll never go back to that stage again. Don't ever ask.
I'll get invited within this year.
No, done. done. It's done. It's
If
done.
I get invited,
Did you see how terribly Brad Grundy represented the state of Florida?
dude, he's originally from somewhere else, I think. He's from Korea. Let's see, he was in Korea serving over there, man. He's a
Hey, I
kid.
absolutely love Brad Grundy, and the guy that beat Brad Grundy could have beat everybody there. So don't worry about it, Brad Grundy. It's not that big a deal.
Hey, so you're telling me how was the atmosphere? I think if I come
It was the most amazing motherfucking situation that you have ever seen. Ever. Triple. It was triple Orlando.
God damn.
Listen, man, I am now scared. I'm scared of losing my job.
How about you heard what Engen says? You are
I don't know, man.
Travis.
I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, dude, they are gonna have literally, they're gonna have, Chris Rose and Tom Brady do the next one. they blowing up, Cove.
I already know.
Do you hear my voice?
Yeah.
I'm not joking, bro.
I know you're not playing, honey. I know it.
I can't believe they did this, or he did it, whoever did it. I mean, to me, Engen did it, right? Listen, and it's funny too, because sometimes things hit perfectly, right? And I'm not sure that Tbilisi, Georgia is not the capital of arm wrestling in the whole world. Where else would the champ have a monogram of himself in the middle of a big ass rock? Just right there in the city. The taxi driver knows Levon and Gennady, like small country. And how about they lost all the belts? All of them lost. Except Pacho.
Those cats over there, like Michael Jordan trying to walk down the street in Chicago.
Man, it was really, really something, man. I'm telling you, man, what Engen has created is unbelievable. Cobra, you should have saw the line at the expensive USC pop-up that used to be there, 15 years ago. You would never go over there because the sweatshirt was like $118 or something, right? Like, this ain't no $35 sweatshirt. They've got prime. It looks like Nike or Reebok or Adidas set up the pop-up shop, and they've got people standing there for an hour filtering through the line.
Black Friday.
This is a whole, I saw probably 60 people working. 60 people, not 60 assholes, 60 guys that are doing, running cable and setting up TVs and setting up dude, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Nobody is them. They are nobody. They have no equal. No equal. And listen, if you're in the arm wrestling world, don't say one thing. Listen, I think Engen said it the best. He said, any enemy of East versus West is an enemy of arm wrestling. It's like someone trying to destroy the NFL or the NBA. It's like,
who's trying to destroy it?
No, I don't know. I'm just telling you that any haters.
Hey,
I agree.
Great question. That's a great question you just asked.
Well, I did have a little sit down with Engen. We were all there, and Engen and Neil was trying to tell Engen, don't be so mad about the comments. And Engen's like, no, I block them. And he's just, so he does. And, but for there to be listen, man, just the ride, man. Enjoy the ride, arm wrestling. We now have, for the first time, a professional arm wrestling. There is such thing as that. That was never a thing before.
Well, you don't think like any league that's top is the same?
Listen to me.
WL and all that.
Listen to me. No, never.
Don't let Kaplan see this podcast, man.
Kaplan is awesome, man. Love Kaplan to death. No, no, no. The talent level would be like a tsunami over that. It's, man, oh my goodness. I can't believe the amount of people. I took 2,500 photos. And listen, I was in the top 40 most interesting people there.
Hey, was Zawar there? Did you see Zawar?
Yes, of course. Of course, coming that motherfucker like a pimp.
Yeah.
Everybody moved. Every single human being moved. Motherfucker had an escort. Yeah. Your boy Ravaz was over there with Ravaz and him are boys. So yeah.
Did you go to any of his nightclubs?
No. Listen, I went 17 hours over, 20 hours in country, 20 hours home.
Gotcha. Sounds like a trip to Miami.
Yeah, eat quick, like and fast. Quick,
in and out.
like and fast. It was extraordinary. I'm telling you right now, either the next event will be a disappointment, and then Tbilisi needs to be the only location. What did your boy say, Khabib? Send me location. Tbilisi is where arm wrestling should be at least. It has to be once a year, maybe twice a year. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable, man. Robert Baxter, Ingen Terzi. Wow.
I wonder if Kazakhstan will be even crazier, because I feel like I'm under the impression Kazakhstan is even tighter than that.
Yeah, but even like the freedom of Tbilisi, the freedom and the hotel location, the walk, it was about a 20-minute walk to the stadium, or you could just grab a taxi. You could see it, right? I walked it because the weather was, it was kind of hot, and then it got cold, and I enjoyed it, so I walked. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. So, I mean, listen, there could be a chance that arm wrestling will fill up Madison Square Gardens now. What I saw, now I think we can take that shit to the United Center.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I think as many.
It's like a small comedy venue now, to where you get to about that 7,500 range, but you can take the corner of an illustrious location.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and I feel like you bring enough fans in the proper time, and it is possible, because I think there's a big number for sure. Just how can you make it in the perfect time for all of them to show up?
I mean, they need to be at the MGM Grand.
I love it that you brought up the fan part, because I would like to clear up some air for the people. Guys, I know not many of you know, but I'm in charge of a lot of YouTube accounts. Every time I go on my phone, I'm on a YouTube scrolling video. I know that either I'm on my account, I'm on Todd Hutchins's, by accident Devon, sometimes I'm on Travis's. And the only difference I know when I'm on my YouTube account or on Travis's, my YouTube account, it's a bunch of stand-up comedy, some rap beefs, rap news, hip-hop, whatever. That's my YouTube. There's no... If I know I'm on YouTube, on Travis's channel, when I'm scrolling my YouTube, and all I see is Pradeep, arm wrestling news, East versus West shorts, every arm wrestling fan thing somehow is on the Travis's YouTube. The person that claims there's no arm wrestling fans.
Oh, there is now. Me and you are now arm wrestling fans. Cobra is an arm wrestling fan.
My man, you and Cobra, my YouTube is hip hop. All right, you guys love arm wrestling, man.
Nah.
Oh, you sure? Hey, I can go look at your YouTube.
I am officially an arm wrestling fan.
I did not know. Or arm wrestling news.
I didn't know there was such thing as a professional arm wrestler, but there is. I watched them on Saturday. I watched them.
And you became a fan.
I'm a new fan, so I apologize to everyone sincerely. I did not know that was
possible. You'll now discover there's a new sport on there. You discover there's a professional arm wrestling, so your diva persona can now evolve into being a fan of the sport you actually like.
You know what would be such a shame is to be there live, and then the production is not well enough to keep the fans, when the production is the most important, not the live show. just a shame for the business model. So I'm hoping that the 50,000 people subscribed or paid for it and all loved it. Like, did you love it? Did you watch it from start to finish, or did it get boring for you? Where were you at?
I stopped watching. Like I didn't watch. Like I didn't wait for LeBron and Kirill do the thing, right? Um.
Oh, you missed the most exciting part in the history of the world.
Hey, listen, it was really short after, okay? So, no, I watched it and it was like per usual. I mean, I think it gets shaky in the beginning. There's some like nicks and knacks, like I was texting you, like you can hear yourself. Yeah, is that right, Coach Ray? There's no sound at all.
Yeah, we didn't have the third mic on all the time.
So apparently, so nothing crazy. I mean, it's the usual thing. Like the quality had to like catch up, the microphone adjuster had to catch up, and after the first match, it was normal. Like it was normal to watch. I personally,
Yeah, like, you know what's crazy? Like, it would be so easy to run 2 expedition matches that they didn't even tell the audience was there, not the live audience,
okay,
right? And
yeah,
then they could get everything caught up.
yeah,
Or
for
it's
sure.
like, don't even start it. Like those, a couple of those matches aren't available. They're not even available. It's on the pre-show that's on the YouTube channel, and we're
Right.
working out the kinks
Exactly. Yeah, I
for
see.
the
Yeah,
first 2
exactly.
matches.
That's what it's
Something,
for.
yeah. Don't even mess with it. So.
Sure, but I mean, that's if you ask, that's if you're asking me what was wrong. I'm like, and I'm being
Well,
a
that's
guy.
what I mean, because listen, from what I saw, whatever kinks need to be worked out for them to go straight mainstream. To me, there's 2 things they could concentrate on. First thing is, they should design the table to make it easier for everybody. You know what I mean? Like the lighting between the arm wrestlers was shaky because you need a new table. The table needs to be fiberglass. There needs to be we got to get the strings involved and not the pads. Just a lot of just designing.
Did they have lipstick cameras on the table?
You know what? They haven't went nuts with, like they haven't like, well, we always had a guy waste a lot of time on that, right? They need now to waste some time on making sure that
Every
there's
angle's covered.
just design, like the stage, the lighting, how the bells and whistles of having a good designed platform. Everything needs to be rediscussed, and then they have to get rid of the down ref. The down ref has to become 2 down guys that are 2 feet away. Like, get away. No one wants to see the down ref.
Mm-hmm.
And then have the head ref be about, a foot away from the starting ref. And the starting ref says go and then drifts into the background.
Travis,
Just leave all of that out of that. It's so easy, right, to manage it. Everybody would be able to see everything. 1 ref there, close your thumbs, close your hands, go, negotiate the grip with a ton. Like, the starting ref should have no other obligations except starting the match fairly. After that, let the fucking car wreck exist and then bring the people in to make a valid call. But stop being engaged. Stop having the ability to even make a rational, irrational quick call. Like, yo, stay out of this. Everyone can see if you take a step back. The cameras can see, you can see better. It's like, if you want to fuck this up, get 5 inches away from all the action. That'll be the perfect place where you can't see everything.
You know what, Travis? You've been saying this for like 20 years. Back when remember when you ran that tournament where Chafee busted up Todd? That everybody in the room is making the right call, and the imbecilic referee right on top can't see it. There's 20 guys pointing at the foul from 20 feet away, then the guy standing right on top of it can't see it.
Yeah. So, so getting a few of and here's the problem, man, they are killing it, bro. They are killing it. And they, sometimes you don't make good things better, but that's what they can do, right? I'd say they got a good attack on how they're presenting the rules and regulations, especially because I know that it doesn't matter. Every match, there's 100 things that could have happened. You could have made this call, could have made that call. You messed this up, you messed that up, no problem. But let's work on designing a situation where the referee are away from the action a little bit. And since you're only running one table, it's easy to have 4 refs. Trust me, your product is so amazing, you could have 4 new volunteers every time for free. That's how awesome your product is. So I would say, look at every aspect of it. It's so awesome right now. Make sure that there is no department where you are not putting 100% of your intelligence to get better. But like I said, I can't believe they did it. I cannot fucking believe it.
I got you. So let's talk about, there's 2 things I think people really don't like on the internet as far as the card went. And I think one of them being somehow, and I don't know, I don't know, maybe I'm so biased, but I guess people didn't like how Michael Todd ended up behaving himself at the very end. They said it's like every single
Yeah, I
time
know, but let's
at the
be
same
honest.
time.
I mean, can you tell me if any of those pins were pins now from the video footage?
Yeah, the old pins.
So you say they're all pins.
100%.
I got you. I mean, listen, there
What
are
happened?
people that feel
What happened with Michael's
adamantly.
matches? Did Michael win?
No. He
And what was
not.
the controversy?
The controversy was that he got his hand taken, and then the guy can't pin him to the table and hold him, but what the guy can do is aggressively flop his wrist and press. And the guy can take him down to, if he does pin him, it's 1 centimeter, right, of being pinned or not being pinned. The angle of the angle of the camera doesn't hook you up. It leaves something to be said. I didn't think the first one was until I saw the replay. The second one, I clearly thought that if you looked at his ring finger and not his curled up pinky, that it may have hit there. But this is centimeters, right? I mean, do you agree with that, right, Artem?
That it's like, yeah. It's
close.
not very by any means.
It's close enough.
We're talking, yeah, like these 2 parts will touch, right? And we like have to like look
But
at
if they didn't touch, it's parallel. It's this whole thing, right?
Yeah, for sure. They were,
right. So all of this,
they were low enough to where you can only argue maybe the last one or whatever, like the argument, because he wasn't arguing. The only thing he was arguing at the very end, something happened over there. I think, right? That's what.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt. And then so he got a pin call that was that he thought was not a call, and the replay kind of said, yeah, okay, you got pinned. Then the next round, he got a call that he lost the first one. The second one, it was close. He argued, he got pinned, so he's down 2-0. The third one, he gets pinned. He argues, gets a restart. But then during the restart, he gets the King's move. What is it? The femur being lowered.
It's a felony, man. It's a felony.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, it's like, yo, if you're gonna tell me that I need to pin you and I got 1 centimeter, well then you can't have a centimeter of femur that is anywhere close. So. But the fact that he got the restart, I think is that what people were crying about the most? It's just his uncompromising attitude, right? Like
exactly. People the comments were saying basically, yeah, like how the behavior more than anything.
No doubt. And it's funny too, because I walked up to Hermes, right? Like literally right after the event, and I'm like, dude, great job. And he's like, hey, what? Why he act like pussy?
No, he did. No, he did.
Yeah, I said quality. But yeah, listen, that's the way it is, right? If you outweigh your opponent, first of all, if you outweigh your opponent, you have to be careful talking, right?
How much?
Right. He outweighed him by 30 pounds. Wasn't that bad, right? Nothing big, right? Now you outweigh him, and then you start crying about needing some restarts, and this guy's got you a fucking the whole time he's in. The guy's in charge because you know why? The guy is a savage, professional fucking arm wrestler that we didn't even know existed. Like there's no way, Cobra, me and you could beat him with two hands. He's a monster. His head's big as Shaq's right now, and he used to be a 180-pound guy. This Hermes is a professional. Michael Todd's a professional, and it wasn't close. Wasn't close, right? No problem.
What did he just destroy his hand?
Yeah, he just took it, then let Mike, let Mike kind of move a little bit, and then stretched it over, and then at some point, and then because he's awesome. It was awesome.
He had a lot of control. He had a lot of control for sure.
He was amazing.
He had it.
So, he was amazing.
Top rolls are dangerous.
So that's your defense for Michael Todd.
My defense with Michael Todd is that he did look like a crybaby pussy, and it's okay because this crybaby pussy, if he gets one more centimeter of a bite, he could sit there for 2 years and end up beating a dude. So it's all good.
And then I think the second controversy of the card, which I mean, people have their own ones. That I'm just highlighting the two that I.
Well, you're just telling me yours.
No. None of them are mine. They're just being really.
Your personal hatred here. Okay.
No, my personal hatred goes. I'll tell you the third subject at the end. I have no problem. I'm telling you the people's common problem. The first one was Michael Todd. I'm reading the second one, the obvious one. People cannot stand Devon Larratt. Not at all.
Listen, he has legitimately, he earned it.
For sure.
He is the absolute, deadliest, literally the most powerful person in the world, listen, he's ready to fight. What do you want to do? When I say fight, he's ready to verbally go wherever you want to go. And then as soon as you say one thing, he's like, get the table out right now. Get the table out right now. We don't need no rest. We're grown men. But he's unbeatable in that environment. Mm-hmm. You can't if you just had to decide, you and him had to go decide who won, and it was just you two there, he's undefeated. He's probably about like Dave Patton was, you had to have somebody to be like, yo, bro, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, that's too far. It's too much. It's taking too long. I'm willing to fight to the death. If I die, it happens. So Devon has that on you. He also legitimately, some people act like some people do something dumb and then say, oh, I was trying to be the bad guy. Some people are really trying to be the bad guy, and he really is good at it. And listen, I don't know. There's no way in the world that he wasn't significantly stronger the other day. Significantly bigger.
And I think that's where the problem comes from, right? I think most of the people are saying that did he had, which that's a question for Devon too. How much does he have to act harder when he's in so much control? Can some of them be kind of
now listen, is he unaware or is he aware? If he's unaware, then it's just a shame.
Right.
If he is aware, then he's a really sick person.
Right. I think that's
which also too is you don't want to fuck with him. Hey, listen, don't fuck with him. That's my what is it?
Take. It's your take.
Not take, but not my opinion, but if I was going to give my advice to every professional arm wrestler, don't fuck with him. If you fuck with him, you're going to lose.
Okay, so I think that's why I kind of want to ask him that, because clearly it kind of seems like, dude, you can be a bit more clean, with being more, I guess, submissive to the refs. However, I think there's a problem with with the steak being a shutout steak, right? You being a
Of
little
course.
too, you being too lenient and stuff, you lose the round. The steak goes, Gennady wins one, the money are
Hey,
gone.
and
You
listen
have to be
too,
careful about that too.
anybody who thinks that the refs are screwing Devon is completely out of their mind. They are the worst people in the world. If you add up this dude's track record and his multiple times that he has abused the system, became a bully, got away with murder, right? And to say that you don't think that he is getting those fouls or he got a bad, listen, every arm wrestling match there was 20 bad calls because what did Cobra just said it? Everybody can see everything once it's over. But you put two guys 1 inch away and then say you guys in charge of everything. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So the reffing is really high. It's really good. You're dealing with people that are so unwilling to lose and compromise. Like, yeah, unwilling. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Devon for sure deserved every single higher attention from the referee, for sure. Like that's what he did to himself after all those years. But
I
like,
guarantee that he was fouling during that match. I'll
yeah,
guarantee it.
how was it of your side? Like, because there was one call, I think, where everybody got confused on that elbow in one round, where it's like,
Yeah, no doubt. But the truth is if you go back to the replay, we don't have a vision of the referee, and the referee probably has the worst angle. But yeah, the truth is that it happens all the time. Do you know how hard it is to keep your elbow on the table when you take your whole upper body and you put it in front and you're sitting here? Because he was sitting here like this, right? Now, people say he was joking. He is not joking. The truth is that what he doesn't really possess is ungodly pinning power. What he's got, listen, you try to pin him, though. Try to pin him. That's what he has ungodly, professional, the best ever ability, right? He doesn't have the pinning power of Todd Hutchings. Like, Todd goes and the arm goes. You see Devon all the time. You get yourself in a bad position, but even then, when he goes, it don't just go. It's like, it's a lot. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. He was in complete control the whole time, man. Listen, can nobody beat him right now? Look
what
at
about,
me.
what about LeBron? What about
This
LeBron? What
many
about
people can
LeBron?
beat that man right here. He's the #1 arm wrestler in the world. There ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. Listen, he has made more of a commitment and more, I'm talking about a dangerous commitment that ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
And
but
he's the #1 arm wrestler in the world, just like Dennis was, just like Levon was or is.
that's what I'm saying. What about LeBron? Isn't LeBron's commitment is also like already been proud dangerous? And like, oh, like it's
I don't know. You know what? There's a chance that Levon doesn't arm wrestle nearly as much as Devon and has himself on the healthiest um, enhancement that you can do. It's like, this is what here's the one doctor says, I think that you should do no steroids. The other doctor says, hey, it's okay. Your testosterone's this low. We have this thing called rejuvenation. We think you should do this exact amount of steroids to keep your body right. Then there's the 75th percentile guys will be like, yo, man, get fucking juiced up like crazy for that event. It's only once a year. Fuck it. Die big or don't
crazy,
die at
young man.
all. Right? And that's where I think most of us have gotten, right? If we went hard, we got to where we had a dude who's like, nah, bro, you got to take testosterone and D-ball or some shit, right? And listen, and then now, hey, there's a professional athlete. That's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with no normal shit, man. They ain't no more normal shit, Cobra.
Let me ask you, Do you think that the
It's Designer. You ever heard that song? Only Designer.
hey,
That
do you think the Hermes that you saw Saturday was better than the one that gave Levon fits?
No, I think probably the same. Probably the same, which is an awesome form. Hermes is the third best, third or fourth, and he says third because he beat the fourth guy, and I believe that he's number 3. And listen, do you know how special it is? That number 3 guy is the number 1 guy up until these other 2 people. In any other, he would crush Richard Lupkes, he would crush John Brzenk, he would crush Bach Chan in their greatest moments ever. If he'd have been there in '99 in that form, you'd have got third instead of second. And it don't mean that you're bad. It means that
don't let you talk to you like that, man.
the level
Was he talking to
of
me?
Vitaly Laletin and Hermes Gasparini, Devon Larratt, and Levon Shaganishvili is another level.
I won in
Another
'99.
level.
Oh, if he was there, I would have finished third. Okay, so wow.
Yeah, you wouldn't have got second at 165 pounds. You'd have got third.
I won in Russia. Stupid.
Well, you won your class. I'm talking about the overall when you almost shook the whole world up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just saying, man, it's crazy, bro. And I don't listen. I'm a jealous person. Don't act like I'm like delusional. Like, oh man, Travis is only saying that because they gave him a free hot dog and he's such a geek that he got a VIP. I didn't spend $3,000 on the VIP package. Okay.
Oh, ESPN news flash. Tyson Bagent has been traded to the Indianapolis Colts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colts fans all across the world, we are coming.
You already here, baby?
Let's go. Let's go.
Benji telling us more cool news. Benji's $5 super chat saying, we were chilling in the lobby after the event, and Devon offered Travis to be his agent. Beast agent for pullers.
Yeah, I told him, I just was making fun of him not being in first class. I'm like, come on, bro, you should definitely get a first class ticket. And but you know what though? I learned a long time ago, Devon is super slick. Like Devon will make 50,000 and then try to act like the $10,000 you made is absurd and that could you help him next time? You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him. He's a beast.
Go on. You disregard.
I don't know if I don't know, Travis. I feel like you're a little shaky agent, man. I don't know. For the Art Master, you'll be trying to set up no matches. No, man, you're gonna lose this one. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You do
man, not the guy I met in the lobby down there. I'll set him up with an orangutan. Right, let's go. That dude can beat anybody, anytime, anywhere.
What's going on, young man?
What up, playa?
Oh, man.
Get a shirt on. All right, are we done? Can I get off here yet? What we got to talk about?
Well, we've been here for an hour. Is there anything else? Because we got to talk about
let's come on tomorrow. Let's talk about the matches tomorrow, though.
Yeah, so I mean, is there anything else you want to say about Benji? What story? Give us something.
Nah, man, I already gave him enough love. My God. All he gave me was $100. All he gave me was $100 to
hey, about an hour. Let's talk about that trip. All right?
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.
All right, fellas. Well, thank you, Cobra. Thank you, Travis. Travis, I guess if you have no more stories for us,
I'll hit you tomorrow. No, I got tons of them. I'll just hit you tomorrow because it's already been an hour.
Hey, have my name been cleared? I'm banned everywhere.
Let me see. Did I hear your name in a negative fashion in any way?
Oh, 100%, 100%.
No, I didn't actually.
Well, no. Hey, so here's the thing. There's the problem that I have now because I've noticed how quickly people are releasing like some crazy stuff. So here's my logic with arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is the only sport where the more you're known, the bigger punishment you get. Because I think I got banned or whatever. People are unhappy with me over there because I announced the winners after the event was over, and then you say, "Hey, too quick" or whatever, right? But then because he can reach out to me, right? He knows I posted it. He can message me, yo. Well, not he'll he message me, right? But he knows who that is. There's 20,000 fake accounts posting stuff everywhere, but you just block them. But but for all you know, it's your best friend that you're gonna talk to. But because they're not known, they actually get
Yeah, so make some fake accounts. Stop pissing them off.
yeah. But I'm doing it. I did not do anything in a robbery way. I'm doing that's what I'm saying. That's a very confusing thing
Hey,
to
listen, I would tell you that I'll get you back. I can get you back in, but it's corporate now, man. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands.
Hey,
That's
I'm still.
like, listen, if we both work at Google and you get fired, I just can't run up the hallway and be like, yo, man, get my man back. There's
No, no.
HR. We got to talk about HR. We got all kind of paperwork involved. Nah.
Yeah, but dude, I'm just like you in 2018. I don't need to be back. I'm good.
Well,
Man.
be careful now. There was no professional league back when I was talking shit. Okay, I am telling you right now, everything is different now, man. This mug is
I'm telling you right now.
blowed
Hey,
up.
I'm telling you right now. You forget that you're talking to the guy that invented Benji Mac and Coach Race. Okay, I'm like,
I got you.
I'm
Yeah,
like
and
old Kanye. Okay, there's a lot of Kanyes right now, and I was
you're
going
a product of the Gary Roberts tree. I agree. No
exactly,
problem.
exactly.
I
We can
understand.
go there too. We can.
All right. Well, listen.
Give a big
Tomorrow
share.
we'll go over to all the matches, and we'll see if we can get Robert Baxter and Ingen on there. We got to kiss a lot of ass with these guys, boy. These guys are the shit. All right, you're the man.
All right, sir. Well, if I'll talk to you tomorrow, and you guys will see. You guys will see Travis Bagent in Texas. I'm assuming in what 40 days. Okay, I'll double check in the chat because my chat was set to super chats. Nothing fun. Alrighty, guys. I appreciate you. And I guess we'll talk to you tomorrow. How did you invent me, bro? Dude, I'm old Kanye. Yeah, none of you guys were doing stuff before I started doing stuff. Before Gary was doing stuff. Okay, there's a lot. Whenever I created an arm wrestling, like a good million of things, y'all have to learn it somewhere, right? So I'm not gonna take all the credit because there's a lot of content creators out there. But I'm just saying, somebody has to be an OG, man. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna keep it humble. I'm gonna keep it humble. I'm gonna keep it humble. I did watch some channels before too, and then I had to give you guys the fruit, and you guys now can take the fruit away. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Just remember, I'm the old Kanye. There's many Kanyes right now. Appreciate you.